Zeppelin's Groovy Weekend Update.
Is that going to be a thing? So, I almost had an emotional breakdown a couple of days ago. Out of nowhere, I've suddenly got this casual job working for a distribution company in Liverpool and had a meeting about it on Friday morning. After that, I went to my university library because basically I've still got loads of printing credits left and I'm determined to use them. What can I say? I'm finance savvy. Gotta get my money's worth. And as I walked through campus, I realised my university was having an open day. And I couldn't help but be a little bit jealous of all the teenagers running around with their bright futures ahead of them. Curse their optimism and their lack of depth. I was taking the shortcut through one of the buildings then. Don't know what that was, but basically this open day helper stopped me. She obviously saw me and thought, yeah, he's lost, he's by himself, he's new up here, better give him a helping hand. So she said, "Hi there, do you know where you're going?" To which I said, "Nah, don't worry, I'm not here for the open day." "Oh, so are you helping out as a student?" "No, actually, I'm graduating in July." "Oh, then why are you here?" And I genuinely didn't know how to respond. My mind just froze, like everyone was bustling around us, but for me and this helper, time just seemed to stop. Eventually I went, just passing through, and I just walked out, probably the most awkward way I could have done it. I didn't even get a free pen or a tote bag, waste of an opportunity. But it did make me think about why I was on campus that day, like, hang on, what am I doing here? I mean, I was justifying it as doing some printing, but what if I'm actually in a state of denial? Maybe, deep down, I'm refusing to acknowledge that my time at university is over, so I'm just going back to it to do odd bits and bobs every now and then, to make me feel like I'm still part of it. What am I doing? I think that's why some people go back to their old schools or colleges or universities to work for them, because they can't face the idea of leaving it properly. It's tough out there. It's really tough. It's similar to England's place in the World Cup. I mean, even though we lost both matches, people were still trying to determine what we needed to stay in the competition. Part of me is glad we went out, because to be honest, we lost both matches. We really didn't deserve to go through to the next round. But at least there is one positive outcome. Everyone who didn't care about football can now stop pretending. I mean, I sort of cared, but now that it's over, I'm not going to choose another team just to back for the rest of the World Cup. What's done is done. You've got to bite the bullet and move on. With baby steps, we can do this. And to top it off, I've been subjected to serious cake abuse this weekend. It's been horrible. And yes, cake abuse is a serious problem and it needs to be more addressed in our society. Basically, it was my housemate Johnny's 21st birthday and his family had got him a massive birthday cake to celebrate. It was a massive aeroplane with raspberry jam, sponge and bunting spelling out his name, Jonathan. Oh yeah, it was a posh cake. Now for some reason, me and my housemates did not foresee that he would be getting a massive cake from his family, so we also got him a cake too, meaning that our house was overflowing this weekend with baked goods. It's been crazy. I unfortunately have this habit where I have to eat all my food as quickly as possible. It's not a healthy habit to have. I think it's down to the fact that I always try and achieve as much as possible in the quickest amount of time, you know. I'm a high achiever. Yeah, that's right, Zeppelin, shrug off the reason why you eat so much. So every time I go downstairs to the kitchen, there's loads of cake on the side, just tempting me. How dare my housemates leave it out to torture me so? Seriously insensitive. Then all these thoughts start going into my head. And then all these thoughts start going into my head. Like, you're only going to eat it later, might as well have it now. What if someone else eats the cake? There'll be none left for you. But it's just a lie. There's only one person in this house eating all the cake, and it's me. I admit it. I have a problem. I have a serious problem. It's one of those things where I keep saying to myself that I will eventually start eating in moderation, like, oh, I'll start on Monday when all the cake's gone. It never happens, but one day, I truly believe that I will overcome this tyranny from baked goods that control my life. Just forget all the research that says as a world we are getting fatter. Forget all this stuff about fad diets and saying you need to do this and that to be healthy. I can reveal the exclusive golden rule to getting healthy and losing weight. It's this one weird trick I found online. It is eat less, exercise more. Revelation, I know. So that's my weekend in a nutshell. University rejection, World Cup madness and cake repression. Just a normal weekend by all accounts. Oh, and I got casual work. Always a silver lining. Right, I am now off to Africa OEA, which is the largest celebration of African music in the UK. Happens every year here in Liverpool, and it's all free as well, so why not embrace it? Hopefully I can burn off some of the cake with all the dancing around. See you guys soon.
protect these innocent witches and wizards from the Snatchers. Yep, that's it. Once again, Harry is launching himself straight into another surefire way of getting captured.